Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies have made a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They've taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Israel should be annihilated, is what an Iranian senior aide said on national television today. Senior Iranian official said that Israel should be annihilated. Or he's literally quoting Psalms 83 verse 4 when he said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. Annihilation is what he's saying. His name, of course, he's speaking about the relations with the West and how Iran's position concerning the Jewish state. Hussein Skelkoleslam. I am not trying to say this guy's name twice. He's the foreign affairs advisor to the parliament speaker, and he told Iranian media that contrary to the remarks by the British Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond, quote, our position against the Zionist regime have not changed at all. Israel should be annihilated, and this is our ultimate slogan. Are you serious? Yet we still did a deal with these guys. And not just America, but the British and the French and the Russians and the Germans and the Chinese. They are confederate against thee. I hate to say this, I'm an American. But America is in on this confederacy against Israel. Now, can it change? Yes, it can. Because we've got Christians in this nation who know you don't curse what God has blessed. You don't curse Israel or you're cursed. And thank God 80% of our Congress also supports Israel. But this current administration, they have every move they make has been in the opposite direction of a relationship with an ally. If Israel's your ally, then every move Obama's made has been counter-Israeli. It's insane. And nobody, and you know, this media, the mass media is literally worthless. They've become worthless. We've known it for a long time that they were propagandists, but they've went beyond being propagandists. They become worthless. And so, anyway, British Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond was in Iran on Monday for reopening of the UK Assembly in Iran. This is insane. I mean, now we're opening up British embassies and American embassies in Cuba. Now the British have opened up one in Iran. You know, we're all, and Israel still sits there as the armies are gathering around it. You know, I wrote a book called Jerusalem Jihad, and the reason, well, the Lord told me to write it. I had a dream so vivid, so unbelievable. I was in Jerusalem, May the 19th, 2013, on the eve of Pentecost. And I had a dream, and I seen Iranian planes dropping bombs. I seen a Russian plane. And I seen bombs falling in Haifa and in Tel Aviv and in Jerusalem. And God showed me an aerial map in the dream. And Jerusalem was hit hard. And many bodies were in the streets. Now Israel did not lose this war, but it was definitely attacked. I was so disturbed by the dream, I got up that next morning and I went down to the Wailing Wall. And I actually prayed at the Wailing Wall. And I prayed for the peace of Jerusalem. And then I shared my dream right here on YouTube. So you can go watch that video. I'm at the Wailing Wall and I share my dream with you. And then I go back to my hotel room and start writing the book, Jerusalem Jihad. It's based on current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. And incorporated in that, of course, is that very prophetic dream. So when I look at this guy's eyes and I hear him say Israel should be annihilated, and I think that the 6 superpowers of the world have done a deal with these people, and it's just insanity. It's insanity. But it's actually part of the rise of the Illuminati, the New World Order. And this New World Order, folks, is about to rise. And it will definitely, there will be this confederacy has already been forming. And the United Nations General Assembly that's coming up right now is going to be unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. So you need to give your life to Jesus Christ. And more than that, once you're saved, you need to get into the Bible. Okay, give your life to Christ. Get baptized. Get filled with the Spirit of God. And begin to understand that the testing times are just ahead. And we're right now seeing the beginning of sorrows and the biblical prophecies. The Bible tells you that when you begin to see the armies compassed around the city of Jerusalem, then you'll know that which is written is going to come to pass. Let me just, here it is, I'll read it for you. It's St. Luke chapter 21, verse 20. Read above it though. The Lord says that I'll read above it. Verse 16, it says, "You shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But there shall not a hair of your head perish. Yet some of you will be put to death." Okay, understand the content here. But there shall not, but in your patience possesses ye your souls. Whether you live or whether you die, your patience, your faith, your virtue in God possesses your souls. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Are you saved? We are living in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. I'm going to sound the alarm. I have to. I'm required to. Or the blood will be on my hands.